Good morning, friends. Welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in Achievers MCQ series for retail banking and wealth management. And today we will be covering one important topic of DSA. DSA means what? Outsourcing now. See here, all the banks you might have been seeing for are going for outsourcing. Outsourcing means you'll say DSA we don't have, but nationalized banks do have BCs, business correspondent. What is that? It's same as DSA, isn't it? No more change. Okay, so that's why follow this video completely. Okay, follow this video from the JAIIB angle also and your daily banking angle also. Okay, firstly download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app you'll be getting premium study material plus live classes plus tests plus ebooks. So what all do you need for JAIIB? That much is enough, isn't it? You only follow these 4 things and you'll get it over here. That's why download it right now. Also, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting main point is free YouTube series. The present YouTube series which you are seeing is on the same channel, Officers Adda 24/7. So click on the subscription button, click on the bell icon. You will get all the updates. Okay. These are the 2 new batches starting from February 17th. One is in English, second is in bilingual. So as per your preference, English or bilingual, you can join any of these batches. Use the code Y432 because through this code you will be getting huge discounts available. Okay, of course all the 4 subjects will be covered: PPB, IFS, AFM and RBWM. Both the batches. Okay, move on. So let's start with the schedule. What is the schedule for today's series? Firstly, I'll give you some gyan, some knowledge. Okay, what is DSA? What are the roles and responsibilities of DSAs? And what are the objective questions? These are at the end. But remember, one point is important over here. DSA, when we are talking of, we are actually talking of DSA plus BC, business correspondent also. Because the rules which are applicable for DSA are applicable for the BCs also. Okay, what are DSAs basically? DSAs are these direct selling agents. What are BCs? Same, direct selling agents. These are private entities. They open their own shops, isn't it? You all banks are having this your BCs. Just type yes in the comment section if you all guys are having business correspondents in your banks, or have you, even if your branch is not having, it may happen that your branch doesn't have, but your bank may have it. So just check it. Type yes in the comment section. Type yes, type yes, type yes. If no, type no. What's the problem? If you don't have anything, you type no, not an issue. Okay. But remember, the present world, the present scenario, the present direction of banking is privatization. Privatization means not fully actually. Okay. But some routine jobs which can be shifted need to be shifted because after all profitability is affected. So what are DSAs? Direct selling agents. Direct selling agents are agencies appointed by banks to source business for them on a fee-based income. Means what? It's like that agent, LIC agent. What is the LIC agent? Insurance agent. What is that insurance agent? He is just collecting the business for that insurance company. That's it. Same logic. This DSA or this BC will do the same job. They'll collect the business, capture the business for the banks, and that's it. And they'll get their commission. So logic is very simple. Got it, everyone? Type yes if you have understood it. See here, whenever I see your comments of yes, then it becomes easy for me also to grasp that yes, you are understanding it. Okay. So type yes. Okay. Bank which do not have branch penetration and geography to service a large section of customers and seek the help of DSAs for sourcing business on behalf of the bank and also complete the preliminary formalities for acquiring the customers. So all the banks need not have the branches in all the remote areas, isn't it? Otherwise, what will be the cost? So what does the bank do? Bank does a simple thing nowadays. It just outsources it. Means what? Bank will give the job. It's like this. Say this. Bank will outsource this job to DSA or BC, we call it. Anyone. Okay. DSA or BC. And what will this DSA do? He will appoint 4-5 guys under his working, and they'll source the business, collect the business. Okay. Collect the account opening forms. Remember one important part. also complete the preliminary formalities. See, this preliminary means they can't decide. DSA can never decide whether to open that account, whether to give that loan or not. No. That will be decided by the bank. But preliminary part means collecting the documentation, then getting it, checking the branch visits are done by the branch, mainly collecting the documentation and sourcing the business. Okay, so that's why bank will give this job to this DSA, and DSA will do all the preliminary activities. Okay, now what are the roles and responsibilities? DSAs are primarily engaged in sourcing credit cards and retail loans. Mainly these are used for this only. Credit cards and retail loans. Retail loans means what? All that personal loans, housing loans, everything. Consumer loans, everything. Okay, so that is basically DSA. But in BC we have certain other parameters also. We have given them account openings also to some extent, transactions, financial transactions also, right? Similarly in DSAs also they give the DSA the job of getting the documents for account opening also nowadays. They can get the documents. Of course, they are to be opened or not is decided by the bank, but primary activity can be done by someone else, isn't it? The appointed DSA appoints field personnel and supplemented by telecallers, start the marketing process and follow up to meet the customers and convert them into sales, right? This DSA will appoint 2-3 guys. One is telecaller, right? 1, 2, 3, many as per the business level, right? And then salespersons. Telecaller will call to the customers and salesperson will follow up to that customer. So, and after all, once the documents are received, it will be given to the bank, isn't it? Process is simple. Got it? So that's how these DSAs and BCs work. But one important part is there regarding this DSAs as well as BCs also. BC also same logic. The important part is mis-selling. Mis-selling means what? Mis-selling by DSAs have been rampant, especially in credit card space, where which make the customers fall into the debt trap by misusing the cards. So mis-selling mainly in credit cards means because after all, what is the DSA? DSA is a private party. He is only concerned, he or she is only concerned about his or her commission. Why should they be concerned about anything else? Isn't it? Logically they should be, but they are not. So what do? They do the mis-sellings. You purchase this, sir, no problem. I will make some interest changes. Not possible, anything, okay? So this is mis-selling. Similarly, pricing of the loans are not explained clearly. Pricing of the loans means what's here? There is something called as MID in any loan document, right? MID means most important document or most important terms and condition. MITC some banks call it. MITC or MIT also they call it. MIT, most important terms, okay? So these two things should be explained by every bank official or the representative. Representative means DSA. They should be explained to the customer clearly, but these guys don't do it. So that is mis-selling. Ultimately, this will result in the dissatisfaction for the customers and reputation risk for the bank. Reputation, right? What will spread in the market? That these banks' employees are such like this only. They sell anything for their targets. So this will go on in the market. So that's why this has to be curtailed. RBI is very strict on this. Okay. Now on this batch. The batch, this batch which I was talking of, starting from February 17th, all the 4 subjects are covered, numericals, objective questions, this case studies, everything is covered. Use the code Y432, okay, both bilingual and English, both are there, okay. Use the code Y432, how to get the discount, I'll show you. But first cover our questions, okay. Now it's answer time, means question time from me, answer time for you. You have to answer it. The primary responsibility of a bank direct selling agent, DSA representative. So what is the responsibility of any DSA? Decide if the account can be opened or not. Can the DSA decide? Decide if the loan can be given or not. Collect the documents and none of the above. So what is the primary responsibility of this DSA or BC or representative? Anyone? Yeah? Type first A, B, C or D. What is the prime responsibility? Correct? Simple. C. Collect the documents, isn't it? The prime responsibility of DSA is only to collect the documents. Correct? Isn't it? DSA builds a client base for banking direct sales through. So how does the DSA build a client base? Means what should the DSA do? What is expected from the DSA? Number one, prospecting, networking and referrals on field. Field means moving into the city. Capturing walk-ins in the bank. Means whoever customer comes in the bank, DSA will just look at this, sit. Many of them I have seen. The DSAs, the DSA guys, means the salesperson of the DSAs, have a separate chair in the banks. In some banks I have seen that. What does that guy do? Any new account opening comes, the bank personnel passes it on to that person. Oh, take this, take this. That is not the right way. Remember, DSAs need not capture the walk-ins into the branch. That is to be dealt in by the bank, because after all, you have to pay commission to the DSA. That is wrong, isn't it? Means you are losing your own business. So what should be the correct answer? Prospecting on the field, capturing walk-ins, both A and B, and none of the above. So what will be the answer? Definitely see this. Both A, C is out and D is out. So what the answer is? Obviously A. Field. DSA needs to move on into the field, get the customers from the field. Okay. Benefit of DSA is, means what is the use to the bank? Reduces the operational cost, saves man hours. Man hours means working hours, I'll call it, because man hours is the wrong word now. It's gender biasness, it's wrong. Okay. Working hours. Saves the working hours, and again workforce we'll call it. Workforce. Man word is gone nowadays. Remember, we should talk of workforce instead of man hours. Workforce, right? We also say chairman. That is not the right word, because chairman means what? Why should that be a man? Chairperson, that is the right word. Chairperson, right? Person. So that is the right word actually. Okay. Chalo, move on. Enough of English. Okay. Yeah. It reduces the operational cost. It reduces the work hours and workforce in the bank. It saves, basically, it enables the bank to cater to the needs of the individuals. So it caters to the individuals, means it helps the bank to cover those areas where it can't go physically, and all of the above. So what is the correct answer? Isn't it simple? D. All this is cost saving. Operational cost is saved, workforce is saved, work hours are saved, where it can have a broader reach where it couldn't have it earlier, right? A typical job description of DSA may include. So what is the JD of DSA? What should be the profile of DSA actually? Business, develop new business prospects in specific geographic areas through cold calls. Cold calls means directly meeting the clients. So obviously this will be the one. Now see here, why am I answering? You should answer it. Number one. Number two, interacts with the existing customers to increase sales of the bank products and services. So existing customers, DSA will contact the existing customers also. Okay, let's see. It's up to you to answer now. Familiar with the standard concepts, practices and procedures within the particular field. If some DSA is in loans, this DSA should know the details about the loans. If it's in home loan, then it must know strictly everything about the home loan. At least the basic preliminarities. Okay, so that whenever the DSA contacts any person, they must be able to explain the right thing to them. So what do you think should be? And all of the above. So correct answer is what? Many of you will say, sir, existing customers, how will they contact? That is done by the bank. Of course that is done by the bank. Bank has to do it. But this database can be shared means not all the details. Okay? Because this will lead, basically say this. This will basically give a problem to the secrecy of that customer. In fact, the option over here should be all of the above. It should be A and C. A and C. Why? Because if I share the existing customers database with the DSA, then what am I doing? This is not allowed. I am breaching the secrecy and privacy contract of the customer. So that's why this is B is not allowed. Develop new business, done. Familiar with the concepts, done. So A and C. A and C will be the right answer, isn't it? Everyone? Everyone okay with this? A and C? Or do you feel I can share the existing customers data with the DSA? Type yes if you feel B is correct. Type yes if you feel B is correct. Means interact with the existing clients and to increase the sales. Existing data, can I share the existing data of the customers? Do you feel? Yeah. Because here interacting with the existing client means what? He must know whether that customer is a client or not. He or she. So it means what? He or she should have the data of the customer client. So that is the problematic area. Okay. So that's why A and C is correct. DSA should not contact the prospect on any service product offered. So he shouldn't DSA contact any person? How will he or she do the business? Inform the prospect about the business and organization's name and falsely represent themselves. Inform the prospect about their business or organization's name and means he should not. So DSA should not inform the prospect about the business and organization's name or falsely represent themselves. Means he must falsely give some wrong identification. Make false unauthorized commitments on behalf of the bank for any facility or service. So should DSA do this false commitment? No, right? So what do we want? We want should not. What he should not do. Okay, so we want false. Okay, whatever is, let me write it N. Whatever he should not do. Okay, so whenever somebody says not to do, let's type N over here. So DSA should not make any false commitment. N, yeah. So that is okay. Means that is okay. I'll write it okay over here because N means it will give a different picture. He should not contact the prospect for any goods or services. Means any service. Should he not contact? No, he should contact. Should contact. Right? So this is not the right answer. Okay, should contact. Okay, yeah. Then inform the prospect about the business. So shouldn't DSA inform the prospect? Suppose if I am the DSA person, if I go somewhere, so shouldn't I inform that client? See, sir, I am from this and this bank. I am the DSA. So shouldn't I inform that client? I should, isn't it? So this is also wrong. I should inform. We want should not. Okay. So what he should not? Make false commitment. That is correct. So my correct answer is only C over here. I have seen many of you typing all of these. All of this is not the right answer over here. DSA should not make any false commitment. That's a simple logic. Okay. Now coming to this code Y432 and about this batch. As I told you, we'll be covering all the 4 subjects: numericals, objective questions, theories, case studies, and how to get the discounts. Let me show you that. Okay, let's go to Adda 24/7 live. Okay, let me go to Adda 24/7 live. If you are having the app, I would always suggest go through the app, because in the app you are getting 1% extra. Okay, because of the coins. There is a coin system in the app. Okay, follow that, you will get 1% extra. So how to get this discount using this code Y432? Let's go to Adda 24/7 live. Say this on Adda 24/7 live on the front page itself. Okay, click on JAIIB and CIB. Then you see this JAIIB 23, JAIIB Mahapack, CIB. Click on JAIIB 23. Now you'll see the batches. Okay, click on the batch, English batch. Okay, click on the English batch. If you're having bilingual, go for the bilingual, not an issue. If you are familiar with Hindi, you can go for that. Okay, so the timings are given over here, dates are given, what is the study material, what is the study plan, that's given over here, all the details. You can go through them. Okay, recorded videos are available 24/7. So if you miss out on any class, you can definitely get back the recorded videos. Also, two-way interactive classes means you can ask the question there and then itself. Ebooks are available, tests are available. Okay, at what cost? Look at this, 19,999. Click on discount view offers. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. Now look at this. 19999 reduces to 4599. 77% off you are getting. Such a huge discount, and this is an investment for lifetime. I would suggest one more point, because in this Mahapack, see, there's a concept called as Mahapack. Everyone must go for Mahapack. In Mahapack, what do you get? You get multiple batches. Click on JAIIB CIB Mahapack, then click on JAIIB ka Mahapack. Click over here. Now look at this. In this Mahapack, if you see, you'll see this 15 plus batches for PPB, IFS, AFM and retail banking and wealth. Means 15 batches you are getting in the same fees. Also, case study batches are there, 600 plus full length mock test, ebooks, everything. You can go on and on and on reading. You will get many advantages over here. Now, let me come to the fees part. 32,796. Click on view offers. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. Now look at this. 32,796 reduces to 7,543. 77% off. Investment for lifetime. Go for it immediately. Why am I stretching on the batches? Because look at this. Because the portion for JAIIB has changed. What is the new portion? If you look at the new portion, see, there are four compulsory subjects now. Earlier there were only 3, isn't it? Now there are 4. Indian economy and financial system, principles and practices of banking, accounting and finance management for bankers. These 2 are already there, isn't it? 2 and 3. These 2 are there. These 2 have been added new. Indian economy and financial system and retail banking and wealth management. So that's why 2 have been added, 4 compulsory subjects, negative marking has been removed. So that's why I'm saying you will be needing a guide, a mentor, and that's why, and discounts are going on. Join this ASAP, okay? I'll be coming